So this is the puppy that she loves, the story about the puppy. And we can draw this little puppy dog in pastel. And just need to find a good image. This one seems nice. We can do Sonia sitting. This puppy's name is Sonia, and she is this very cute, smart dog. Actually, this is very cool because I love it here. This is one of her favorite stories, that she eats the full jar of cherry jam. And yeah, let's do this one. So I'm going to be using, I think I'm going to be using my Arteza sketchbook. I'm going to put this aside for now. So let's get into sketching. Don't have a lot of time today. So what I want to do is I'm going to fit my puppy here in this kind of position. So it fits. She has quite a huge head. It's like, if you look at it, I don't know how to put it here. If you look at it, she has quite like a huge head, so need to take that into consideration. So it's quite round, the head itself, with a long snout. And we have the collar here. And she has like a pear-shaped body. She's sitting, eating the jam. So there's going to be the jam here, roughly just sketching it in with the charcoal. Okay, just got the message that Ellie is actually on the train coming back. Okay, so I need to get the proportions right. So here we will have one paw. Here's the other paw with the spoon. Sometimes I find that like doing a little fun illustration is a lot easier to get back into the drawing. I hope that if you guys are watching, if you could comment and yeah, let me know what you think. It would be awesome. Okay, I love the way that her feet kind of wrap around the jar. And there's the other foot. And there's the paw holding the jar from this side. There's a little tail. And we're going to be blocking in the shadow. Now let's get the face, right? So then we can actually put it on the in a frame. So she has quite a bulky nose. I have Ramona, who came to me, sitting next to me here on the chair. Hopefully she's not going to eat my pastels. So we have one eye here. And I think it's too big. The pupil is smaller. Okay. If you guys could see me now, you would see Ramona sitting on my shoulder. And hey, don't eat the phone, please, bird. And here, I think I got this too big. I have my kneaded eraser here. And then here she has this, like the brow. Ramona, get off. Get off of it. I'm gonna go to the cage, seriously. So here's the nose, the big chunky nose, the patch of color that she has on her eye, and the other eye. Let's see. It starts to kind of look like her. Anyway, Ramona, get off the phone. There's one ear, and then there's the other ear here. Okay, I think we can. I think this eye is too high up still. Like so, I think it's better. So there's the tongue, and she has these smudges here, and the color goes off the ear. Okay, I think we can start adding up some of the color now. I'm just gonna erase a bit of the charcoal so it doesn't mess it up so much. So what I want to do first, I want to go in with my whites, obviously. So I want to use some. Warm and cool lights. Stop it, bird. Stop it. Stop it. Ramon, I will tell you. So I'm gonna use some yellows, I think. So let's test this out. Yeah, this yellow is gonna be good. So I'm gonna use some yellows and purples at the same time. And just add the colors into the dog, into the white part. So this is my yellow. And then I'm gonna take a light purple, just mix them up so they're not just monotonous. Yes, Ramon, oh my gosh, yes. Just changing them up, yellow and purple. The eyes, I'm leaving them out for now. So I have to go away soon, so we have to do a quick sketch. She has a huge skull, this dog. Okay, so we go here into the neck, and we're gonna have the collar. Okay, and we have the paw. Just blocking it out really quickly, not touching the shadow parts now. And then we still have some white to go further into the white color, just to give it more highlights where needed, just to bring out the eyes and stuff. Okay. And this leg here also has some white. Okay, what I want to do now is I want to take a napkin, if the bird is going to let me. Where did I put my napkin? Ah, there it is. Clean up my hands. And I'm going to start blending these colors in so that they give me the underpainting. Do let me know if I should change the angle of the camera. I'm not sure if this works. It's been a long time since I actually filmed anything now. Okay, so stop biting me, bird. So already we have some lights. I'm just blending them in. To the pastels, you can. No, don't you dare, go away. The pastels now. And get sick. So I'm just blending it all in. It's gonna give us that underpainting that we need, so that we can go in with our darker colors and establish the shadows, and then we can start actually adding the details. Okay, so I have these two colors that are my main source of light. Now I'm gonna go in with a darker purple, which is kind of gray purple for the shadows. And if Ramon doesn't let me, I'm gonna move her away. And we have the bottom of the foot here as well, just to give us that kind of 3D feeling. So this is our shadow part. Then we have all the arm here that is like in the shadow, and the bottom here. And we will be adding more colors to this. So something tells me that I got in way over my head. I'm not going to be finishing today, but it's okay. So I added here the arm, then we go give the shadow a bit under the ear, like so. Then there is a shadow under the face itself, like so, and between the arm here, And also the nose is kind of curving away from the light, so we can give it a shadow as well. Okay, this leg we have also in the shadow here. And this arm goes the same way. So now it all seems kind of blurry, like mega blurry. Okay, and the head also wraps away from the light over here. So, okay. This is our shadow part. I'm gonna come here. Now I want to add black for the ears, but I don't know if I want to go straight into black. I'm gonna go through the brown or dark blue and just establishing my values for now. Don't eat my eraser. Don't eat my eraser. There's Ramona, that's not leaving me be. And with the same one that I used for the shadows, I'm gonna add some lights into the ear. Ramona, I will sell you. So this is dark blue with some purple mixed into it. Okay, the tail. The tail that is black. And we'll fix that. Just putting in the round colors. Okay, here we have to be careful not to go into the head itself. And this is our other ear. Ramona is desperate for love. Ramon, we were just cuddling. Okay. Like so. Now let's introduce our cherry jar. Let's go this color. Yeah, it looks kind of cherry. Okay, so the jar is here. This is the paw. And I'm gonna just do this and go around. We can create that jar. There's the paw here. I'm creating that lip of the jar as well. She's kind of putting the spoon inside the jar. There's our paw here. Do not do that. the blowing on the paper. Do not do that. Bad idea. Bad idea altogether. So, what did you just find? What did you drop there? She's taking your toys now. Great. Okay, so this is our jar of the colors. I'll put the colors in. Now what we need is a nose. The nose is quite dark brown, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take some dark brown in case we're gonna darken it up with. So this is a brown. We're gonna darken it up with the dark blue that we used. There we go. And then later we can add the highlights and everything. Need to look at the time so I can go and pick Ellie up. Darken it up, the nose, the tip of the nose, go here. Okay, so we've got the nose in. It's quite big, like a little ball. Okay, then we have that nice patch around her eye. And something warm. This is too dark. Something lighter, like so. Yeah. So this is the patch around her eye that I really like. Don't know if you can hear my birds, but they're going crazy. actually add this also a bit into the nose. Just to kind of melt the colors together better. Okay. Okay, hand. So kind of Sonia's starting to get shape, to take shape. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to add the tongue and the color. So I'm going to be using the same red. So I think this, make it slightly larger, this batch over here. And then we're going to be adding some colors into it. So we have the tongue here. Like so. It's actually a watercolor illustration and it's really cool. I love the style, it's very nice. But since it's been a lifetime that I took off my pastels, I thought to give it a go. Okay, so I'm gonna start adding some details already where I see them. Okay, so okay, this is our tongue. Then we have the color as well. So let's do the color. And it goes somewhere like so. Obviously, the color itself has to have some shadow also and some thickness. So we'll be adding those in a while. In a bit now. In a while. Can't speak anymore. Okay. Okay. The first thing that I want to do is I want to add her eyes. So I'm gonna add the white with my light yellow in the both eyes. Just tap it in. Don't want it mixing too much with the other colors now. Okay. Gonna add a bit of purple there as well, just to keep things even, just to add a bit more color. Okay. Here I want to, okay, there it's actually the ear that he added. It's going here, like outlining the eye and the head. So I'm using the darker blue to actually do that. Okay. And I'm going to use the yellow to create that kind of edge between the head and the ear. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to take my charcoal and start outlining her eyelashes, where I'll be putting them. And under the eye, she has also a shadow, which I'm going to be using the same color that I used for my nose. Just adding that shadow under the eye to show a bit of depth. Like so. I'm adding it layer after layer, not everything at the same time, to make the eye kind of look that it's inside the socket. I hope you didn't steal any pastels from me. Put it over here as well, just to place the eye a bit into the socket. And here I'm gonna bring some lights just to kind of add the illusion of the brow sticking out. And I'm going to add that brow with my purple because it's not quite black, the brow. It's quite neutral. Okay. Like so. And then we add the other brow over here. So now the puppy is actually coming alive. We'll start adding the features. Okay, fixing the contours. Okay, now with the darker color, I can go in where I outlined previously my eyelashes. Ramona, do not dare. No. And I'm adding those eyelashes with a darker color now because the eyes are like the most attention seeking thing for us. Okay. I'll add a bit of that dark outline here. And I'm going to start adding the pupil itself. Get not, Rama, away! Throw the bird away all the time. Okay. The same thing goes here for this pupil. I'm going to use my charcoal to blend it out. Like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix it with yellow. Now you'll see why we're using yellow and light purple instead of white, because when we add our white, it's going to stand out. Okay, so now I'm going to use my white. And what I'm going to do with my white, if I find it, it's going to be a good idea to find the white first. Let's see if I have a white shard. Yep, have it here. Hey, yes, Ramona. Oh, God. That's an eraser. This is Ramon. This is what is trying to eat everything. Go away. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to give some spark to the eye. Like so. And already she's becoming more alive. There we go. Okay, so now with a lighter white, actually let's go with yellow first. Outline the nose. What did you grab? Are you crazy? And then with the white here, what I want to do is highlight this area so that it stands out. And we're gonna, because Ramon, because we already have color underneath, it's going to blend nicely with our lighter parts. And it's going to give us a bit of that feeling of color. There we go. It's already giving us a more 3D feel. And what I want to do is I want to add some of those purples into the shadow. I'm just thinking what purple to take. Ramon! Back. And put Ramon inside the cage because someone is bothering me. You come near the drawing again, you go inside the cage. Hi, Van. Yes, that's soft pastel. Okay, so I'm gonna add a bit of color into the shadows. Thank you for commenting, by the way. So that we can go and create this nice transition between lights and the shadows. So it's not just plain flat out gray. Okay, I'm going to add it into here as well. And we need to add some darks to our tongue. Yes, Juan, you need to participate as well, don't you? And some lights. Maybe adding some bright red, maybe like this. Okay. A bit of highlight on the tongue as well because it's wet. And I should have a highlight like so. And it has a bit more of a shadow here. And here we have like a little smile that she has that we can add. I'm going to add it with a bit of charcoal as well. I don't want to make it black. Like so. Okay. A bit of darkness to the nose. And let's add a bit of our highlights to the nose as well. I like it how it has more color here. And then we have a highlight on the nose, which we can do through the purple and a bit of white. And then if we like smear it a bit, no, I don't like the effect. Okay, something like so. Okay. If you need to fix your edges, a charcoal is always a wonderful tool. So there we go. Okay. Okay, so what else we have? Hi, Love with Art. We have, she usually has these 3 dots. Let's leave them in here on her nose. I have my finger dirty. This is what happens when you have your finger dirty and you touch pastel stuff. And then we get back to this. Okay, so I'm really lacking depth in my ear. And here as well, so the light kind of touches the ear as well, so I want to do that, and I want to create a bit more shadow by the ear, so the shadow of the head itself by the ear. She's gonna be kind of a shiny little dog. There's a bit of depth there. Okay, need to clean my mouth. You came back again, huh? Flying monster. Okay, what I want to do is I want to add the outline, because there is a little outline on the dog, and I really like this style of the outline as well. Like so. Okay, I think we're going pretty well. Now, what we need to do is, okay, so here we're gonna darken it up because of the shadow. So just like so, and also under the color we need to darken it up, because the color is going to have its own cast shadow as well. And just rub it gently and then we will fix it. This is what I love about soft pastels, that you can work with it and then fix everything that went wrong. Okay, so here we'll add the shadow, the outline that is not as deep as the shadow, and this one is going to help me smudge out that cast shadow from the color. Okay, the outline. Here it's actually going to get quite dark because there's no light getting in here. Ramona, stop it. Ramon, stop. Okay, and here we have a bit of light still getting into there. Okay, and then she has these like white dots on her collar, so we're gonna add as well. I'm gonna stop eating my iPad. And I'm going to use the charcoal to kind of outline the decoration on her collar. There we go. And we can add a bit of brighter color, of brighter red in some parts of the color and some darks towards the bottom here. Okay. So we're going from top to bottom. So here, we really misjudged that paw to remove it. It's going to go like this. And let's fix the point. So it goes all the way over here. Then it has the shadow part, we have it correctly. But then here we have the light bit of our body. Now let's do the shadow part of the paw on top of the red here. And now we're gonna fix it with our lights. And on the red, there's gonna be a shadow. Actually, I want to take a deep, dark purple. And if I have one, maybe a deep red. It's gonna fit. Okay, so this is gonna be our shadow part of the jar. And then with the lighter red, we're gonna outline the jar itself here and here. I'm gonna take my white, and this is gonna be like the Mega Bomb white to cover all white. I'm going to put the paw here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna give her some fingers. This dark red we can use here. And here it goes completely dark. Inside the jar. Here I want to add some highlights on that jar. But then we're going to be adding some very light highlights, but this is like the base layer of the highlights. Okay. Ramon, can you stop eating stuff? Okay, so here we're gonna go into the shadow part of our jar because it's close to her little foot. And I really need to speed up because I need to go pick up Ellie now. So remember, it's cherry jam, so the jar has to be quite dark. Ramona! Get up! Okay, I'm going to create this outline with my charcoal because I like the outline illustrations. Stop! Go away from there. Then we will be fixing this with the outside layer anyway. Okay. So we've got the jar. Let's give it some highlights. Okay. Like so. Now we need to fix her hand. So we've got, this is our little paw here. Like so. And then the shadow under it. So we have to put it more like so. It's gonna touch. Let's do it like so. Okay, so this is the bottom of the paw with the shadow. Now we're gonna add the lights. And here's the lights part, and now we're gonna give her some fingers. Okay. Is there anyone watching? I'm just curious because I have my iPad with the comments next to me. I'm not sure that anyone's actually watching. Could you let me know what do you think about it and if you're enjoying the sketching part? Anyway, let's do the little leg. So there's going to be the leg here, and we have the shadow part over here as well by the jar. Like so. Like, oh, always clean your hands, always clean your hands. The light part here, and now let's do the outline of our butt, like so. And it's a little tail, like so. Okay, so here we can mix the red in until the little knee. Okay. And here we have our little leg. Ramona, here you go. So here I'm gonna add this dark red to outline the jar so that we can separate the jar. Get your tail away. You can separate the jar from her little foot, like so. let's do the outline for this little paw as well. Like so. Ramon, go away with your red tail. It's already red. Let's add a bit of light here. A bit of light on the tummy. There we go. Here we add a bit of shadow. Okay. Oh, hi, Shelly. Thank you so much for. Thank you so much. I have Ramon eating my needed eraser. The beast. Thank you. Honestly, I'm a bit like panicking because it's been a lifetime since I did any drawing, especially live, and I didn't know what to do. And then my daughter is coming back today. I thought maybe surprising her with her favorite, one of her favorite characters. So it's gonna got me an idea. So, but I wasn't sure that it was going the right course. I'm very skeptical about my own art, to be honest. I know what I'm missing here is the shadow under this paw to kind of detach it a bit. Okay, and here we go. Okay, so here we have the little leg and the little foot. I actually made it shorter and the leg, like the foot part a bit longer, but it's kind of on purpose because I don't know, it seems cuter that way, but it's not my character, I didn't design it, so taking a bit of creative action here. Okay, so I'm gonna add a bit of a highlight here and there to mix the colors up a bit. I really like that with pastels, all the colors kind of mix together and you have these reds reflecting in the whites, and it's kind of all the colors are there together without the effect of the colors being there like just by mistake, you know, when the colors get mixed together. Okay, and now we have to finish this little foot up and do this foot. Okay, we mix it in. And I'm going to outline it with the charcoal. And the jar as well. Okay. I'm gonna mix this charcoal into the colors surrounding it just to give a kind of effect of the separation between the toes. Even though it's not an anatomically correct animal, still trying to make it look as appeasing as possible. Okay. Now what I need is I need those little whiskers. Oh, this one I don't like. So rub away the ones you don't like. This is the best part about charcoal. I don't like none of them. What is happening? What is happening? I'm starting to dislike everything. got these whiskers that go like 2 by 2 almost. Okay, and now what I want to do is I want to add those splotches of marmalade on her. And here I'm actually going to use the texture of the pastel itself. And we need to add the spork. Actually, the spoon, but okay, so I'm gonna add it this way. And we need it to be gray. Thicker at the tip. And we can outline it like we did with the rest. Take a dark pastel because charcoal doesn't stick to the paper anymore. Okay, now what I need is I need to add a shadow under my puppy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this textured effect of the shadow. Okay. Moving it in a bit here where it's like deeper, the shadow. Okay, I'm gonna add some darkness to it here where she's sitting on the floor. It's actually a really nice story, this one about the jam. Every time I ask my daughter which one would you like to hear, she constantly wants to hear this one, the one about the jam. Tail. Now closing the tail. Okay. I think I'm gonna do something light blue for the background. Just to make her stand out more. used up my shard of pastel. And here I'm blending it with the shadow. And over here. Okay. Now what we can do is blend it in. And we'll get a nice soft background. And the closer I get to the puppy, the more pigment I try to leave on the paper so that it's more dense. Here we go into the shadow again. Oh. And there we go. Okay. I think we're done. I think it was a quick sketch, and I think we're done, and I think we can put it in a little frame in the kids' room. I think she's gonna be happy. She's gonna want it. So there we go. A little Sonia dog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that it's not the usual stuff that we draw, but actually thinking that here there's the jar missing, a bit of the jar color missing, to show that the jar doesn't finish there. Okay, now we have it. I think it came out quite nice. I think it's been a long time since I last drew anything, and I would really appreciate it if you could comment under any video, or just send me a message and tell me what tutorials you would like to see. That would be cool. So yeah, I think Ramona wants to show off for the last time in this video, right? Do you agree on the fact that it's done? Bird? I think it's done, the drawing, no? Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I think they didn't see you. Wait, there we go. Maybe here they're gonna see you. Yes, there you are. There you are. Anyway, it's been an hour and I need to really go get my daughter now. So I will see you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in the upcoming videos. Bye, everyone.